What is going on, YouTube? Up and Adam here, and today I have another Madden 22 video. In today's video, we are going to be talking about the rerolls, the most feared rerolls. Are they worth it to do? I'm going to show you step-by-step instruction on how you should go about doing the rerolls, how to get your training for those said rerolls, and then the data to show you if they are worth it or not. You can decide. All right. Before we jump into this video though, hit that like button, hit that sub button, and turn those noti bells on for more Madden content. Okay, so we are here. So I already bought the training. We're gonna start with 10,000 training. I'm gonna show you what to buy for training right now to get the cheapest training option, okay? It takes a little bit of time. I promise it takes you a little bit of time, but at the very moment on PlayStation, the best training value is going to be the most feared cards. So we got these most feared cards. The 83s and the 87s are probably the best thing to look for. 83s, you want to look for about like 7,000 or so. All right, so go all offense, go all defense. Try to find them for about 7,000 coins. 7,400 is, let's go just double check the math right here, 7,400, divide that by 340. That's 21 coins per training. That's still pretty cheap, relatively cheap, okay? And you can find these for sometimes even cheaper, like 5,600. I'm gonna grab that real quick if I can. I didn't get it, but that is gonna take you. It's gonna take a little while, especially if we're gonna do huge rolls of these. 7,200. Again, that's close to the 21 mark. Sorry. Okay, I couldn't get it, but you see what I mean? There's the options here with the 83s, and then, yeah, there's another one. I could have grabbed it, but anyways. And then 87s, I'm looking at around under 33,000 is going to be 22 coins or under, okay? So under 33,000 coins is going to be 22 coins per training. Obviously, ideally, I want to grab them for as cheap as possible, right? But anything under 33 is pretty solid. I've been grabbing a bunch. I can show you my bids. Look, there's one for 31. I'm probably not gonna be able to get it, but I was too slow on that. But you know what I mean? Like, you can find them right now. 33,000 coins or under is about 22 coins per training or less. Okay, so go ahead, search for those. I have 10,000 training that I'm gonna show you. With Legends gonna be out in the game at the time of watching this video, training might be a little bit cheaper. You might be able to find some cheap training when it comes to Legend pieces. The Legends that we're getting tomorrow or today are not the greatest. Let me show you who they are. We have this Broderick Thomas is going to be one of our LTDs, which is going to be one of our Legend pieces. And, okay, that's his other card. Then we got this Marquise Pouncey is going to be a center as our other Legend. So nothing too crazy. So the market might not shift a much, but you can still find some for a little bit cheaper early on. Anyways, let's jump into it. Let's jump into these rerolls and what to do with each card to make it that much better. So I have 10,800 training. I'm going to show you my rolls from this morning on stream. We did 53,000 earlier, and then we did another 53,000 a little bit later, and I tracked all those rolls. I'm going to show you the data all at the end, but let's go ahead and open these. You can pull 78s, 79s, 81s, 83s, 85s, 87s, the 90s, and then the new LTD. So I'm going to quickly roll through these just so I don't waste a lot of time. I'm going to open all 10,000 and then we're going to go ahead and track what we got. I'll be right back. Okay, so we opened all of those packs. We got 25 packs out of all that trading we had, and this is what we got. All right, we got some decent. We got a couple 87s, no 85s here, but we did get like a decent amount of cards. I'm going to show you the data from this roll and then my previous rolls, and then you can decide if you would think it's worth it or not. I'm also going to show you what I'm going to do with some of these cards, like these 81s and 83s, okay, and these 79s. So what I'm going to do with my 87s is going to be, I'm going to sell my 87s. I'm going to sell those for about 36,000. They will eventually sell. I know you saw me buying them for like 30,000 or so, but I could put them up for like 36,900, 37,000, and they will eventually sell. So I'm going to do that with my 87s. All right, 85s will also be selling for about 22,000 coins. And then 83s, I'm going to put it into the exchange set. So I can get 8,000 for these, but by the time they take off tax, it's like 7,000. So I'm gonna put them into this exchange set right over here. So this 85 to 86 exchange, an 85 most likely will be an L, but an 86 will definitely be profit, because an 86 sells for about 30,000 and an 85 sells for about like 22,000 coins. So it's like break even on an 85, but it's profit on the 86. So let's go ahead. And then there's some 85s that are going for quite a bit. So we'll go and check that out here in a minute. But let's go show the data first. So as you can see, this was only 25 pulls. We got our training for actually 21. So it's not 20, it's not 22, it's 21 coins per training. Okay, so I got all my training for 21 coins per. All right, and I got 5 78s, 4 79s, 8 81s, 5 83s, and 3 87. That's all I got, and I ended up coming out ahead by like 2,000 coins. Very, very minimal. So it's like very, very like, it was, without those 87s, we did not do well. Like, if we got an 85, that might have helped a little bit, but yeah, that was a pretty tough roll. Like you can see here, it was pretty tough. All right, so we end up making a little bit of coins, not a whole lot. So we could also, again, you can also quick sell all that. Probably made a few, maybe made some training. I'm not really sure, but that is what we pulled there, right? So now, what we're gonna do, I'm gonna show you my rolls from earlier today. So this was my first roll. Right here was my first roll this morning on Twitch when I was streaming. We pulled up 124 packs. We got a lot of golds. We ended up losing about 100,000 coins on our first roll. So it was rough. It was pretty rough, our first roll. We got 190, but yeah, no LTDs, lots of golds, lots of low elites. So that was a rough roll. Then our second time, we did another 50,000 training. We opened up 127 packs, and we ended up coming out ahead of 31,000 coins. And we did not pull any 90s or any LTDs. So it would have been nice to pull an LTD. So it seems like the odds are definitely worse. You see, these are big odds. I've opened up like almost 300 packs today, and it has not been too kind. So obviously take that at your own at your own will. But I just wanted to make sure I showed you the data here. Now to show you like what to do with some of these cards, because it is important. It is a little bit different. Like if you could roll like your put 383s into this set right here, you can get a chance at like an 86. Be nice. An 85 Larry Zonska. That's not bad. I think he goes for about 25, 30K because he is a fullback. 25,000 it was last sold for. So I'm going to put it up for 24.9. So that's a little bit of a profit off that. So we made an extra like 2,000 coins rather than selling off our 83s. Okay. I also have two more that I don't have the third one, but you get what I mean. And then with your 81s and your 78s, you can build team builders. Right now, team builders are a little bit cheap. Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you. If you sell your 81s, they're going for about 6K after tax. You're only gonna get like 5,500. You need 3 81s and 3 78s to 79s to get a team builder. If you can sell a team builder for about like 25,000 or more, I think it's worth it. If you can't, I don't really think it's worth it in my honest opinion. Okay, go ahead, have a look. If they're going for 25 like that, like this one, you can make a Cam Newton and sell. It takes a little bit longer to sell, so there's that. Okay, it's up to you entirely. Go through some of these cards or some of these teams, see what they're selling for a decent amount. Yeah, they're not really going for much. So I would probably just sell your 81s and 78s right now, because you can get 3,000 for your 88s, your 78s and 79s, and you can get 6,000 for your 81. So that's what I would do. I would sell that. But again, if you'd rather find some team builders that go for a decent amount, I'm sure you can find a couple. All right. And yeah, that's about it. So sell 87s, 85s, use the 85 to 86 exchange set, which will be in right over here. I'm going to quickly show you in sets so you can see it. Go to player exchange, go to 85 to 86 right over here, and you can put your 383s in here and get a chance at an 85 or 86. And then with your 80s, if your 87s, if you really want to get risky and you really want some of those new legend pieces, sometimes the new 90 legend pieces go for like 500,000 coins, especially last weekend it did. You can put your 87s in here. I don't think I like that risk. 90,000, it's a bit of a risk, so it's up to you. Obviously, if you want to give it a shot, you can. Other than that, that's pretty much the way you should be handling your rerolls right now. I show you the data. Hasn't been amazing for me, but hey, we knew that going into this week because there's more cards were put into that set or into that reroll, so we knew the odds were going to be a little bit lower and not in our favor. So there's that. But anyways, hopefully you enjoyed the video. Hopefully you enjoyed the data part of it as well. So if you did, hit that like button, hit that sub button, and turn those notification bells on for more Madden content. I'll catch you later.